Hi guys, welcome to our channel Selenium Tech Automation. So today I am going to discuss about the concept called how to highlight web elements in Selenium and how we can use Verbose Keyboard inside our testNG.xml file and what are all the advantages of Verbose if we are using inside our Selenium testNG.xml file. Okay, let's get started with our video. So how to highlight web elements in Selenium, right? So as you can see here, one image. Okay, so here we can have one username field and also one password field and also login button, forget and password link and create new account button. You can see here the first field, that is username field, is highlighted with yellow color. So likewise I want to highlight password field as well with the same color, yellow color or different color as well. And also for buttons, if I want to highlight with some different color, we can easily highlight with the concept of javascript executor. Okay, with the help of javascript executor, so we can easily highlight a web element inside our Selenium. Okay, suppose if I am performing some action, that is while entering some username and password, after entering the username password I want to click one button. Okay, so to understand it easily, okay, to have a clear look on that particular actions, so if we highlight these web elements with this color what you mentioned inside your script, so that it will easily identifiable by other people as well. Suppose if your scripts are executing by some other clients or one of your teammates, they want to know what exactly the functionality is going on, so during that time this concept is very helpful for them as well to understand, right? So for that, with the help of javascript executor we can easily achieve that one. So for that, what I am doing here, so we have one set attribute method here. I am taking that set attribute and I am making that attribute as style. I am passing that parameter as style, and after that setting that attribute as style, so we have different colors. I am setting that background color as yellow, with the value of yellow. And also once that background got set with some yellow color, I want to highlight that border of that web element with some solid red as well in the mentioned pixel size, that is 2px. Okay, in my case I am mentioning that border with the size called 2 pixels along with the solid red. Here element means web element. Okay, on which web element you want to highlight that with the yellow color, right? So let's open the Eclipse here. So you can see here I already written some piece of code. What it will do, it will just do opening that browser and launching the application and entering the username, password and clicking on the login button. Here you can see that is javascript executor. I initialized this javascript executor with the reference of driver. After that I am setting that attribute style as style value, and also I am setting that background as yellow value, and also I am setting that border as 2 pixel solid red color value. Okay, on which one we are doing all these things on the particular web element. Here you can see this is for username. Okay, this is for username, that's what I am mentioning here, the same web element. And for the password field I am writing the same line of code, but here I am changing the web element as password. So once entering the username password, I am going to hit that login button, right? So login button here I mentioned already, the same piece of code I am mentioning here, login button. After that, if I am doing some any validation after creating a login account, so if I want to do validation, so we can easily highlight that validation part as well. Okay, so in real time, if you don't want to use these lines for each and every web element, because in real time scenarios we have to handle, we need to work with multiple web elements inside our Selenium, right? So during that time what you will do, you can just create a reusable method. So you can call that reusable method for each and every web element, so that while executing you can save your piece of code as well. I mean lines of code also we can save. At the same time it will reduce the time of scripting time as well. Okay, so this is how we can create we can highlight a web element with the help of javascript executor. Okay, let me execute this small script, whether we'll see we can get able to get that highlighting web element or not. Okay, let's run. Let me maximize here. Okay, here you can see it started Facebook application. you can see here, yes, it is started and it is highlighting with some yellow color, and password field as well, it is highlighting that login button also. So once that is done, I have to highlight the validation part here, that is find our account and login, right? Find our account and login. Okay, so I guess I am doing some close operation here. No, here you can see that validation part also we can able to highlight easily. Okay, this is how we can easily highlight the web elements, and this is not a mandatory concept in Selenium. For understanding purpose we are using this highlighting concept inside our Selenium. Okay, so it's all about the highlight web element concept, highlighting the web element concept here. And the next concept, as I told, verbose keyboard. Okay, in testNG.xml file. So what is the use of verbose? Okay, let me I already executed this one, right? I have already executed this class, that is some small functionality from Facebook. So let me execute it again. I will show you the difference what is happening here. Okay, so let me execute it one more time. Okay, you can observe, closely observe this console part here. It started here. Okay, it's done maybe. Yeah, it started and it's completed now. Let's go to the console, and we are getting some element not matching with the text. Okay, we have one failure. So this is for the first run. Before I did not add that verbose keyword inside our testNG.xml file. Okay, let's see what will happen after entering the verbose. Okay, after entering the verbose, what is happening we can see here. Verbose equals to 1, right? Verbose equals to 1. So let me execute it again. Sorry. Okay, it's done. So let's go back to our console part. Okay, you can see here. So let me copy all these logs and save into some file. Okay, file, new, control V. Okay, control V. This is for first execution after passing verbose equals to 1, right? What will happen if I increase verbose equals to 2 or 3? We'll see. So let me close all these browsers. Okay, so we already copied our previous execution with verbose equals to 1. So now okay, let's go to here. Okay, you can see now there is some different logs you are getting if we increase that verbose equals to 1 or 3, or 3 I guess, right? Okay, so now previously you don't get this kind of console. You can see we already saved, right? You can see here we don't get any errors, even the test case got failed also. You are just getting failures is 1 when it is working with verbose equals to 1. If I change that verbose equals to some value, we can see that one what I passed here, verbose equals to 3, you are getting some different logs here. Okay, so let me copy up to here. Okay, and let me paste it over here. Let me take some new. Okay, this is for execution number 2, right? Verbose equals to 3. So likewise, if I increase verbose equals to 5, what will happen we will see. I will tell you what's the difference between those executions. Okay, I will make clear on that one to you. So let me execute this one more time. Okay, it started, it's running now. Okay, it is entered password and clicking on login button, and it's verifying this, find your account and login. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, so now you can see here the difference. Previously we can have some different console, now you can have some different console here. So let me copy till here. Okay, okay, our previous run will have this kind of things. Facebook login prior on please / w3c on port. Okay, 35691, edge version is 98, element not matching with text, free marker cache, system properly, more info, invoked methods, Facebook login, failed Facebook login. Okay, so now let me increase this verbose equals to 10. Okay, let me increase this verbose equals to 10. What will happen we will see. So let me execute it one more time, and before that close me all these browsers. Okay, so now I am mentioning verbose equals to 10. The first one is verbose equals to 1, verbose equals to 3, and verbose equals to 5. Then the last one is verbose equals to 10. So we can increase this verbose value from 1 to the range of maximum range is 10. Okay, 1 to 10 if we can use, we can get different logs inside our console after the execution. Okay, you can see here. Okay, as we can have only one method, so that's why you are not able to get the full more logs than this one. Okay, so why we are using verbose keyword here means, suppose there are almost 1000 test cases where we have to do at suit level execution. So during that time, if we are looking into only this console part, so sometimes what will happen, due to that more number of test cases, we are not able to understand the console properly. So what is happening, which method is working currently, what is going on currently, right? So during that time, so if we use this verbose equals to some value, so that you can easily track your results in the console part also. So as I shown here, so from the first when we pass verbose equals to 1, so you don't get any console, even there was some failures also, you are not able to get any extra consoles here. After passing verbose equals to 3, at least you got something to analyze, right? So here you can see invoked methods. What we can have, Facebook login method is there, where Facebook login class, you can go to Facebook login class, you can find this Facebook login method, right? Facebook login method, you can see here Facebook login method is available. So once that is done, so we can have one more execution, that is verbose equals to 5. Almost we got the same console. So this is how we can use verbose, because to understand the flow of execution, if you want to trace up to which test case got completed till how many test cases are in progress, so we can achieve all these with the help of verbose count. So this verbose count we can provide at the suit level only, that is after suit name equals to suit, we can use this verbose keyword with some value. If we pass 1, you will get only few console logs. If we increase, keep on the value, so you will get more number of logs. As I can have only one method, so that's why I'm not able to get more console logs inside our console block. So if you want to increase that verbose value, you can increase minimum 1 and maximum is 10 only. So more than 10 it won't accept, I guess. So comment in this video, after watching it fully, comment what you got after you maximizing that value to 11 or 14 or 15. So please comment those as well. So that's all it for now. So again, let me quickly recap what we discussed till now. How to highlight web elements inside our Selenium, right? How to highlight web elements in Selenium. So with the help of JavaScript executor, and also with the help of the style attribute, setting the style as set attribute, and also setting the background as yellow color, along with that border of that particular web element we are going to set with this mentioned color, that is solid red. And also we discussed about verbose keyboard, so where verbose keyboard is used to generate more detailed logs inside our console. That verbose count we can increase minimum 1 and maximum is 10, range is 10 only. So comment in this video after watching it fully. So once if you pass more than 10, what you are getting the console logs. So I hope you people enjoyed it. So please do like and subscribe to Selenium Tech Automation, and also please share to your friends so that it will recommended for few people while they are searching for this concept. Okay, that's all it for today's video. Until then, take care. Signing off, Selenium Tech Automation. Have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe.